What's up, nerds and nerdettes and we little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming! I like having a little fun with that part. Oh, so it is late, my friends. This has been a harrowing day for me. I'm only being slightly dramatic using that term. Had to run back to the doctor today. Took a day off to run back to the doctor today about my procedure, my foot procedure. Everything's fine. Everything's good. I just had a little foot operation the other week. Then I had to run back home. My little buddy Mojo, he got sick. He's been throwing up and diarrhea. Was going on 3 days in a row, and when vomit's involved, that's the uppermost limit as far as I'm concerned. So I had to run him to the vet. Vet wanted him to stay for a little while, do some tests. Had to come home to his sister Moxie, take care of Moxie, run back to the vet, get Mojo. Everything looks pretty good. His tests all came back positive, in case you wondered, and then get him back home. And this day has been nonstop for me. It really has. A day off and it feels like 2 freaking work days already. So this is going up really late, but I had to do this video today. Besides the fact that I've been really good with one mistake that had to do with the foot operation. I've been really good keeping my promise about daily, original daily video uploads, and I'm a little proud of myself for that. It's not an easy thing to do. As the other YouTubers, small YouTubers that watch me and know me, you know it's not easy to find the time to do that during the day. But also I wanted to do this because Gen Con is about to start. Gen Con is a couple of days away. Probably one day by the time this thing processes and uploads, after I edit it, and it'll be closer to midnight by the time this comes up. The Gen Con! I already did one shout out, and I want to do a little bit. I'll admit there's a little bit of reiteration going to be spoken here in this. Wow, see, I am really tired. This is a long day. A little reiteration in this video from the one from 2 Midday Monologue Mondays ago, but that's because I really feel it's important. I absolutely do. But I wanted to give this another must-see shout out to Gen Con because it's right around the corner. Everyone has plans. Everyone that's going there has plans. You know what you're going to do. You know who you want to see. I want to make sure that there's a few people you definitely check out because they may not be on your radar. You know, I'm not going to be mentioning the big top of the line game companies because you already know all about that. I'm not saying that these are small companies at all that I'm mentioning. I'm just saying that these aren't like, the top 5. That everyone's going to go check out, or top 7, depending on what your particular list is. So yeah, there's a little bit of a reiteration, recovering a little tread from a couple of weeks ago. I still think you should watch that video from 2 weeks ago. If you're going to Gen Con, definitely. And then along with this one, because you're going to have some free minutes. It happens. And if you don't have these guys on your list, these ladies and guys and gentle people of all sorts that have created some great games, in my opinion. You got to go check them out. Anyway, so let me just get to this because I do want to try to make this a little bit quick. I'm going to be giving you the specific booth numbers so you know exactly where to go for these. What I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 booths. I got 4 booths here I want to mention, and someone that's going to be in the gaming area. They don't have a booth, but I was told they're going to be in the gaming area, and I think you should check out. So let's just jump right on top of that, my friends. Pardon me. So, first of all, I want to give a shout out to a gaming company that's going to be there. I've recently discovered, and I'm really enjoying. I'm enjoying the games. I'm enjoying not how the games are played, how the games are written. I'm also enjoying the company itself. They're a very cool company. Any question I've had, anything I've wanted to speak to them about, boom, right there. The guy that creates the games, runs the company, and Jim, sorry, I always say James, and he always corrects me on being too formal. Jim has always been very cool. So every aspect of this, from the game to the company, has been nothing but a positive experience for me. And I really want people to know about these guys and check James and his company out. That company, you know what? I should... That was horrible. That was horrible, mime. And that company I'm talking about, my friends, is... Woo! Boom! I hope that edits well. Is Devious Weasel Games. Fellow New Yorker from upstate New York. Was it Buffalo? I think you're from, Jim. That has nothing to do with why we like each other. We get along well. We speak well. He's a good professional individual, and I enjoy dealing with professional individuals, even though I'm a very big, loud individual myself. But Devious Weasel Games, you got to go by. You got to check out Jim and his games there. They're going to be at booth 1130. Just like the time. Booth 1130, 1103. I know at least 3 games that Jim's going to have there to be showing off. Zimby Mojo. I don't know that game by the company yet. Zimby Mojo. In fact, if you're there and you see Zimby Mojo, why don't you throw a Twitter? Why don't you throw a Twitter at Two Gun Pixie so we can see it? And the other 2 games, Bemused, which he's going to be running a demo of, and Dior Lesser Houses. Now, we've done a couple of videos, at least a couple of videos about Dior. We really love this game. You're going to want to check out this demo. If you like games of social combat, not melee, not range, not spells, no, social combat, backstabbing other houses. Yeah, this is a pretty dirty game. Maybe one reason why we love it. So check them out, Devious Weasel Games, at booth 1130, and check out those. Oh, they also mentioned, I'm not sure exactly what Jim meant by this, but he said there was going to be formal events concerning both Dior, the Lesser Houses, and Bemused. So yeah, also, if you're a part of this formal event, let us know on Twitter. Put a little at Two Gun Pixie there for us, and let us see what these formal events are. They sound interesting. All right, so next, now I've talked about these guys so much, and I promise you that I don't make a penny for it. This is all honest from the heart. That's my friends John and Sean over at Fallen Dominion Studios. They're going to be there. They're going to have their game on hand, Fallen Land, a post-apocalyptic board game. We've done a lot of videos concerning this because we've enjoyed this game so much. Sandbox, open world style game set in a post-apocalyptic America. And it seems like a mix of biological and radiation, nuclear war. It's a thematically rich game. Deep storytelling in the cards and the missions that you go on. Wow, we love it. Every player controls a team going out from their own specific city. So it's not like you're gonna, lose your character. Your character's gonna die and that's it. You got like 5 people, and you can always go back and get more in town. It's a great way to get rid of a lot of things like player elimination. And check this game out. You are definitely gonna want to check out Fallen. How many times can I clap? This should be a drinking game. You're definitely gonna want to check out Fallen Land, a post-apocalyptic board game by Fallen Dominion Studios. They're going to be at booth... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't say. Sorry, I said it was late. They are going to be at booth 3057. 3057. 3057. Go check them out and tell them Big Johnny G from Two Gun Pixie said, what's up? All right, next on this I want to tell you guys about, and I know I did not mention these guys last time at all, a game that I backed on Kickstarter. Well, I didn't back the original. I backed the expansion because the original blew me away so much. And they're going to be there. The games I'm talking about are Role Player and their expansion, Monsters and Minions. This is for the company Thunderworks Games. You gotta love that, right? How can you say that just, I like Thunderworks Games? You can't say it like that. You gotta say Thunderworks Games. I mean, your hands, you gotta get into that whole thing, right? You can feel it. Thunderworks Games. We are huge fans here at Role Player. The whole concept of taking something that every that every tabletop role-playing gamer since 74, probably earlier with all the playtesting Gary and Dave did. But that is creating characters, the fun of creating characters. I can't tell you, literally, and I'm not saying that in a figurative sense. I mean, quite literally, I could not count the amount of times during my 41 years of being an active role-playing gamer that how many characters I've made, whether I've used them or not. It's just so much fun to play a board game about that. And then Monsters and Minions, the expansion, actually lets you take those characters out for an adventure. Yeah. The next, does this count as a clap in case you're doing the drinking game? Does this count? I think you should count it. I don't know. It's late. I don't know what I'm thinking, my friends. So Thunderworks Games. I just did that the wrong way. Thunderworks Games at booth 2954. I'm going to have to figure out something different to do with my hands. Now, the fourth booth I want to tell everyone about, this is a fairly big game. I mean, I'm depending on your particular ranking of them, I'm not sure if they would fall into the top 5. But they're a company I love. I absolutely, positively love. And just like Fallen Dominion Studios, one of my top 2 games of all time, this is the other one. And they interchange depending on my mood. And that company is Greater Than Games. And unfortunately, the game I love by them, apparently they are not going to have on demo or show off yet, as far as we know, that I've heard or read, because they may not be off the boats from China and assembled and put together quick enough to get them there in a couple of days. So you might not see Sentinels of the Multiverse Oblivion. But they have other cool games. Only one of which I've actually played. But the others all, I say they're cool because everything I've read about them, everything I've seen about them, everything other than playing them, they really come off as very cool and interesting to me. The one I have played and actually love is Fate of the Elder Gods, a game where you are a cultist trying to summon Cthulhu instead of being an investigator trying to stop the cultists. So it turns it up. And it's not a cooperative game at all because the other cultists are all crazy. They're all crazy. They are bat poop crazy, I'll tell you. Only your cult is the good one, the right one. That's all that matters. It's a really fun game. There's a little bit of take that because you can kind of aim the investigators to the other players' cult groups and everything. So it's a really fun game. They have an interesting system of doing the spells and the magic with the cards that I don't have time to get into here with you. But it's really cool, everything they've done with that game. They're also going to have, I know, Laser Riders, which was a successful Kickstarter for them. It's based something about a throwback feel to an old 80s sci-fi Saturday morning cartoon show kind of feel, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me, but that's correct enough to pique an interest. If you follow me on that. The other game, which I've been dying to get my hands on, dying to play, is Spirit Island. This game has so much positive hype about it. I'm sorry I don't have the game, and I'm sorry I'm not making it to Gen Con to be able to see a demo of it, and from the creators themselves. Too bad. But they are going to be Greater Than Games. They're going to be at booth 1343. 1343. So check them out. Now, as I said, there is one other mention I want to make here. They don't have a booth this year. They've been doing everything, though. Don't take this as a sign of, what's wrong with them not having a booth. These guys have been and ladies, have been all over the place promoting their game. And it is a phenomenal hit with me. The game that they're promoting is a phenomenal hit. The company is called Sentient Cow Games. Sentient Cow Games. And you will know why I am so happy to be part of the Cow Army with their game Secret. Unknown Stuff. Escape from Dulce. So this game is based on ancient astronaut, modern day ufology mythology, and a fair dose and heap of pop culture mythology too. Things like Bigfoot and Goat Boy kind of stuff, lizard people under the earth. So it really has this great, fantastic pop culture, sci-fi, aliens, and that kind of similar neighborhood kind of stuff all mixed in together. And it's a multi-tiered board. I mean, you see this board, the first thing me and Ryan thought of when we were playing the original demo, and I think we did a demo, we did a playthrough, we did a first impression video of it. And the first thing me and Ryan thought of was the 3D chessboards in Star Trek, because there's these tiered level. There's 2 tiered towers because it's 5 levels deep, and it's just a lot more easier than literally stacking 5 up. But this game is really great, and it's fun. It tells a fun story through the cards, and they did so good on their Kickstarter that they were able to set up a to any role-playing gamers out there, I think you'll understand me when I say they set up 2 modules. Yeah, they have a sort of prelude and an epilogue. And the epilogue is great because it sets up the sequel, part 2 of this trilogy story they've planned in game form. Game form? What happened to my voice there? How late is it? That Sentient Cow Games, their Secret Unknown Stuff, Escape from Dulce, their friend Mike Randall is going to be there. Now, as far as Craig knew, he told me it was going to be in the gaming area, but that was as best as he could tell me. So you're going to want to check that out. And man, tell me what you think of that. Of all these games, but especially I'm a real sucker for 3D stuff in a game. So I especially want to know what you think of Escape from Dulce and the 3D board. Man, it looks fantastic. All right, so there you go. Booth 1130, Devious Weasel Games. Booth 3057, that's for Fallen Dominion Studios. Booth 2954, that's for Thunderworks Games. And booth 1343, for all of you keeping track out there, that is for Greater Than Games. So go check them out. And then down in the gaming area, the playing area, definitely go check out Secret Unknown Stuff, Escape from Dulce by Sentient Cow Games. All right, my friends, so have fun at Comic-Con. I'm sorry Two Gun Pixie is not going to be there. Please feel free, any photos that you take there, you can always, connect us on Twitter, at Two Gun Pixie. We'd love to see them. That'd be great. So everyone have fun. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G for, as I just said, Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. My friends, thank you for subscribing to us here on YouTube. Thank you for following us on Facebook and Twitter. We love having all of you watching us, and it's so late, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. So, my friends, it's time.